Okie dokie, guys. This is going to be video number 5. And we'll start off with number 99. And so this one, I think I'm going to title this one, it's just kind of stuff up for grab. It's kind of loose odds and ends. So I'll start off with, let's see, this huge big lot of ledger paper. Okay, so it's big, and I've put these. I've had this for a long time, and I put it in sewing kits, stitchery kits. There's some writing on it. It's old ledger paper, and then towards the back there is some clean pages. So it's a lot of clean pages back here towards the back. Oh, there's a lot of writing. I think I had some clean pages of this. Let's look and see. Let me see. Maybe I used all the clean pages. I think I did, because I remember putting this in my stitching packs. There's 2 sheets. Let's see. There's a clean one, and I know most of y'all, yeah, there's some clean pages in here. I know most of you like handwriting. This handwriting reminds me of my mom's handwriting. Her handwriting was just like that. Just like that. So pretty. Anyway, so there's that, and y'all know why I have this. I don't even have to tell you. It's because ledger paper is just always fun. So that's about how much is in there. If I took it by the inch, let's see. It's quite a bit. It's about 1/4 of an inch thick. And I don't know where the top of this is, if you were interested in this board here. But certainly I think it's better to mail the paper without that. And then you got, this was in some Happy Mail I had received. It's just, and most of you can get this at you can get this paper. It's pretty. I love this green. You can get this at like Office Depot and stuff like that. So that's not vintage. And then we've got just a whole bunch of, I think I got some typing stuff in here. I guess I might as well leave it in here. This was part of the page packs I was gonna make, but I can't get them made. The time just sucks, man, and it takes time. Really appreciate when you buy page packs, and you know what I'm saying, because it really does take time. Anyway, this is some old typing paper, old school typing exercises and lessons. So that's kind of fun. You can make your own page packs out of this stuff. And then there are these pages here. There is quite a bit. Sophia Jiang, thank you again, Sophia girl. She sent me 2 really old ledger books, and I tore them apart. I put them in page packs and stuff, and in kits and things like that. I said I wasn't going to say the word kits. I'm so tired of that word. I put them in other collections. Ooh, it's overkill. Overkill. Okay, with the word kits, but that's just me, guys. I'm just being a pinch. I haven't had coffee yet, but I'm gonna get some. I drink coffee morning, evening, afternoon. I probably shouldn't have that much coffee, but I do. This measures, let's see, about 11 and something, probably about 11 by 17, I bet. 12, yeah, somewhere around there. These are that A something size, 12.5. I think this is a A something size by 8 1/4. So there are those. That's a good deal. And of it there. And then these are really beautiful pages too. These are gorgeous papers, Old Ledger. And there's how much you get in that pack. And these pages are just scrumptious. They're just beautiful. Very beautiful quality. You can probably scan some of this too. Okay, I'm not going to look for dates. You can look for dates. You just know it's old. I know it's old. You just feel it. Okay. That says Reed, R-E-E-D, $13. Dish, Disbue, $19. Yeah. So that's a whole lot of ledger paper. Just like that. Okay, and that's number, whoops, number 99. Okay, then let's see, I gotta find somewhere to put this. So since this is kind of odds and ends, I have a bag of beads, Woo! Running everywhere. I had some more of these somewhere. I think I filled a jar up with them and took them to the flea market and sold them. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm tired a little bit. I need coffee. I'm gonna break in a minute and get me some coffee. Okay, let me start again. I do know how to count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yeah, 17 pieces, and these are the different patterns and colors. There's a blue one in there, so yeah, those are the patterns and colors. And they measure roughly, let's see, like just more than an inch. These ones do. And then the little round balls measure a little bit less than an inch. Roughly. Rough. Okay, I need a bag for those. I want a new fresh bag. I don't know if they'll all fit in here. Let me go get, oh, here they are. I got stuff everywhere. But it's still roughly organized. Roughly. Okay, there's a bag of beads. That's number 100. And I'm going to call this video Random Things. I have this scroll. I don't know. I think Tamara might have given me this. I'm not sure. Guys, this is the cutest thing ever. It's got all the, and the paper is so wonderful. It's old. It feels old. But it's got all of these pots and clowns and toys and scents and arms. Let's see what it says here. This is all, I think Tamara gave me this, 1960 copyright. Can you see it right there? I think that's a 6. It might be an 8. I doubt it though, because look how pretty that tape is. Okay, whoops, and it fell off. Just roll it back in there. So anyway, this is really a beautiful paper. The paper is just divine. It's just lovely. It feels old and feels like you want to write on it. It's like good writing paper. So there's a scroll. What could I put with that? Something, or should I leave that by itself? Guys, is it worth me putting this one item like that? Maybe I'll stick that in. If somebody buys the kids' books, I'll stick that in there. So never mind. Forget it. Never mind. Or maybe I'll put it with another kids' book lot coming up way later. Because I'm trying to get to the odds and ends. So forget that. Forget it. You didn't see that. Okay, next I have Monopoly lots. I have a ton of Monopoly stuff. I make packs out of this stuff. I make packs with it, and I usually divide it out into like different, you know, fun stuff. And thank you, ladies, who bought some of those packs. This is really a fun lot. It's all kinds of Monopoly game pieces and money, but it's also got, sometimes I don't like to put rubber bands on stuff because they kind of stick. I mean, they peel off when they dry out, but they kind of get gooey and gummy. Anyway, so there's two lots, and these are old. Like, I could probably sell this on Etsy, some of this, because some of the Monopoly pieces are old. So it's a whole thing of Monopoly money, and there's also other kinds of money in here. Most of it's Monopoly, though. So there's this kind of money. And let's see, it's a bunch. So what I've done as a seller, the way I have kind of profited on having a lot of this kind of stuff is by putting it all together, different pieces with other paper game pieces. You can go on my Etsy shop and see it, but I sell it as like, I kind of advertise it as like party decor, game decor, because it's really fun. But this is really fun using in journals too. This kind of stuff, kids journals or board game journals. I know a lot of people are into board games now and playing different kinds of games. So it's a lot. And trust me, it's predominantly Monopoly money. It's other monies, game monies in here too, but it's mostly Monopoly. Some of it's new, some of it's old. So I'm selling this whole box, and it's even got some of the newer Monopoly money pieces. Let's see if I can get a picture of that. There we go. So there's that. And I only have, I think, I have, and then there's some really teeny tiny, look at these. These are really teeny tiny Monopoly monies. Let me find 100. It's really teeny tiny, this one. This is the old money right here. Okay, I know I'm wasting too much time. You can see the size of that. Okay, so just fun. And like I said, you can take it as a stash, share it, make some Happy Meal packs, sell it, whatever it is you want to do. So this is number, uh-oh. What did I do? I skipped. Did I put 100 on there? What did I do? So the ledger pack is 99. I don't know what I did with 100. It says 101. So I'm just gonna fix that problem. I'll put that as 100. Okay. And now I'll get back to my little pink stickies. I hope 100 doesn't show up somewhere, but if it does, I think it was the scroll, but I changed my mind. Okay. So that's going to be lot number 100 right there. Just stick that down in there. There's some life money in there too. The game of life. All kinds of monies in there, guys. It's just a lot. Even this kind of money. Remember this game here? Excuse me. Okay, and then I have a lot of houses. Lots and lots and lots. I don't know how many are in here, Monopoly houses, but it's a bunch. So sorry for the noise, but I just want to show you how deep this is. It's a lot, and I'm not going to use that much, and I don't feel like dividing it out into two. There's only one bag that comes with this, and it's the original. It hasn't even been opened, so I'm going to leave that staple on there. And it's got the horseman, the car, the iron, the dog, the shoe, the wheelbarrow, and the hat. So that's a nice little Monopoly, you know, game piece celebration. And these, I think I'm going to do these separate, these cards separate. So that's number 101. Stay in there. And then these cards, I just used a lot of them to replenish my game pieces in variety in my Etsy shop. So these are just random. And some of them say things like Troon North or Harbor Town, because Kingsmill, because they come from Black Wolf, different Monopoly games. Red Rocks Amphitheater, James Place, St. James Place. That's an original Waikiki Beach. So yeah, there's a bunch. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. Yep. Okay. I didn't see Waterworks in there that much, but I saw the electricity in there. So craft condition, you can probably build a whole Monopoly set with this stuff. You can pair it out, put it in little bags, make your own little packs for your Etsy shops or your flea markets or booths or whatever it is you do. Or you can Happy Mail it. The play money is great in kids' junk journals, though. I really love that. That's why I got all of that. That's why I have so much. Okay, then let me move to, let me just get this out of the way. This is a lot of recipe cards and oh my gosh. Hold on, guys. I'm going to clean that off because it's bothering me. Okay. And so this is a lot of recipe cards. It's a bunch. So a lot of this, it's almost like I'm selling wholesale stuff because I don't have time to divide it out into 1s and 2s and 3s and 4s and all that. This is a lot of recipe cards. These are open. There's that. So you get those. And then the tin, again, I don't think I've added anything to it, but it's really pretty. I'm surprised no one took this one. It has a lot of good stuff in it. I'm not going to go through this again. There's another Piggly Wiggly. It's got a bunch of fun things in here. Old little cubes. A little pack of buttons in retro yellows and reds. It's got some doilies, some keys, milk tabby, what do you call these things? Caps, milk caps, pumpkin buttons, little remnants of thises and that's. So it's just got a lot of fun stuff in there. Now, when you get this, I might put some more, there might be some more stuff in there, okay? I'm just saying, it's a bunch of stuff in there. You can go back and watch one of my other videos. If you really, really, really want to see all the stuff in there, just let me know. I don't know how you're going to do it. You'll have to email me, but I don't feel like taking all that out of there. It's a lot. Okay. And yeah, and it's really about the tin, but it's things that you can make little ephemera with junk journals. So I put all of this blue gingham in this lot. This is lot number 103. So it's a lot. I'm not going to measure it. Please don't ask me. It's a lot. That's all I can tell you. There is a bunch here. Okay. And you can share it. I hope I'm not, am I sounding grouchy? I feel like I'm grouchy. Am I grouchy? Let me check myself. No, I don't think I'm grouchy. I feel like I'm sounding grouchy. Forgive me if I do. Ruff, ruff. Okay, anyway. I'm not grouchy. I'm going to get coffee after this. So, this is blue gingham. Very pretty for kitchen stuff. Here's some green stripes. A little remnants of that. Retro-y stuff. Here's some red gingham. That's really cool. I love this. That's really nice. For country, retro, kitchen, farm, all that kind of stuff. So there's that. And this red and white polka dot comes with this lot. And there's that much of it. Folds out twice. So you can at least get the gist of the amount. But this is all just crafty stash stuff for your stash. And then I put this beautiful yellow tea towel in here that is gorgeous. Very retro. Look how pretty that is. It says, what does that say? AMO. I don't know what that is. Okay, so there's that. Rise. And it's got these cute red hearts on it. How cute is that? For real, for real, for real. There's a little spot there. Well, that's a little piece of lint. I need to dust. But yeah, it's pretty contained if I don't flap things around too much. The books, oh, getting those out. Okay, so that's his AMOUA. All right, so there's that. There's the other side of it with these gorgeous trees, flowers, foliage, hearts. So that's in there. And then hold on, let me get it back together. Trying to keep it all together. There's this yellow entonces, as Don Cheto would say. I always say that. These two pretty gingham yellow napkins. There's two of them. So nothing says retro more than this and kitchen. Country, farm style kind of thing. Okay, so there's that. And then here's some pieces of thicker patterned gingham. Those are remnants. Just pretty little pieces of red. Here is a pattern with cows and barns and chickens, roosters, sunflowers, heels, pigs. Okay, so there's that. That's just a small remnant. That's kind of a leftover piece. You know, the reason why I have these is because I usually try to keep some little pieces, you know, like for Happy Mail and stuff like that. But I think I've Happy Mailed a lot of that already. So, and then these roosters here are really fun. This is a nice piece. I like this a lot. I think I might have kept some of this for me. I'm not sure. I hope I did, because I'd love to stitch one of those roosters in one of my panels. But if I didn't, it's okay. It's gone now. Or will be gone, I hope. If not, I'm going to probably take this and use it and put the rest of this at the flea market. So that's pretty cool. And let's just get a good shot of this rooster. It's already hot in Texas, guys. It's so muggy. That's the only thing I can say is that it's muggy. Not Maggie, muggy. Okay, there's that. Oh, there's another piece of this. This is called Rooster Rainbow Daphne Brissonette, licensed by Wild Apple. So there's another piece of it there. You can see where I cut it to share it. Okay, so you get two pieces of that, two remnants of that. I really like that. I like that rooster. And then I think what I'm going to do, look at that kid's bonnet. Here we go again with this little baby dress, because nobody wants to take it. I don't know why y'all won't. There's some these really tough, stubborn yo-yos that's going to go with this. And remember, this is kitchen, cooking, farm, countryside kind of thing. I thought this was so darling to put in here. Look at this little bonnet. It's just the cutest thing. Cute. And it's vintage and old. And with that, so I can get rid of this, I wish y'all would take this. Somebody would buy it. Here we go again. You've seen this. This is lot number 103. I'm going to put in, because of this bonnet, here we go again, this baby dress with the billy goats on it. And the bicycles. It's an old dress and it's so cute. Why come y'all won't take it? It's going in this kitchen retro thing now just because I forgot I had that bonnet in this collection. And then there's some feed sacks. There's a piece of lace. I'm going to stick that in here. I was going to put it on my Etsy store, but I don't feel like it. I'm tired. There's a yo-yo. I can put some more yo-yos in there too. There's probably some down in there. Some feed sack pieces. And there's more stuff down in there. I'm not going through that, y'all. Y'all seen what's in there. It's on the video. And then here's a cute little hexagon cut out. And that's feed sack. Love that stuff. Makes such good sewing feel. And then there's 2 pieces of red and this gold little panel here that came with the little dress. So I'm sticking that down in there. There's a piece of red. There's another. Ooh, that's a pretty one. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That flower is teal, but it looks a different color on the screen. And then there's some red. Let's just go ahead and put this dress down in there. I hope somebody buys you, girlfriend, with that cute little bonnet, old children's clothes. This little crochet dress is going in there. And okay, next and last to this, I added these old hand sewn vintage. This linen feels so yummy. Look at the stitching around that. Isn't that pretty? Now, I don't know what kind of figure that is. Y'all might be able to tell. It looks like it's trying to be a lamb or a kid. I'm not sure. But I love these little cross stitches where somebody, probably some kid, was practicing. Really, really pretty. So let me keep that open. Really cute. So there's that one. And then here's this one. And this one has this little child, I guess that is, running. And then look at the little basket with the apples. I hardly ever see apples in a basket. I guess those are apples. And then some little purple and the little blue ribbon. This is a little teddy bear. And I'm not sure what that is. I'm assuming that's a bear. I don't know. And so there's the old stitches. This is really vintage stuff. Okay, so those 2 pieces will go in there. And then I added in this orange because, you know, I think it's kind of cute and retro-y. These little patterns that you can stitch yourselves. You know, if you're into slow stitching for your, now they don't look very retro, but they're going in, okay? They are going in. These are old pieces. And then this chick is singing. She's ready to be stitched. She's on both sides. This would be cute in a little swiffy kind of thing. She's got some little stains right here. But those can be, you know, they just, as everybody says, add character. Okay. Words I'm really tired of. Number 1 at the top of the list is the word kit. I'm so sick of that word. Kit, 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 kit. Oh, I'm also tired of texture. Texture. Because I don't think there's any other words for texture, right? When you're trying to describe. And then adds character. But all of it's true. A kit's a kit. Texture is texture. And things do add character when they're kind of beat up and messed up. Okay, so now the seamstress on this one, she started it, right? She started it down here. And, you know, didn't finish it. But look at her little shoes. I think the shoes are just adorable. So cute. Okay, and that's it for this little bundle of retro. They're not retro, but they're going in. A tin, a very old tin with lots of goodies down in there. Some recipe cards. And a nice, I should put these cards in a bag so they don't get soiled.
I'll put the fabrics in a bag too. Okay, so there's that. And this nice bundle of beautiful, beautiful retro kitchen, country, farm, fabric, barnyard style, countryside, that kind of stuff. Okay, so that's all one lot, and that is lot number 103. Just stick it right there at the top. Okay, then while we're on that kind of thing, and I will get to just pure fabric here in a minute. Let me see. So I made curated some Christmas tins, and there is some stuff that I will add to them. Let's see here. There's 2 books in red and green. You get those. You can gut those and turn them into journals, Christmas journals. In this big tin lot, you get... Oh, wait. Let me make sure I shared a doily, because I added some stuff to these. I want to make sure this other one has... Nope, see there, it doesn't have it. So only one of those doilies, guys. Hold on. Okay. Oh, wait. Sorry, I'm not organized. Well, I am organized, but sort of not. Kind of, but not. Okay. Anyway, so one of these doilies will go with the other one. So there's 2 doilies for this one, and that doily has lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of stains on it. Like a lot. And then I pulled some stuff out, some remnants out of Sophia's box. Beautiful things that she gifted me. And this is one of the appliques I will add to this Christmas tin. These 2 I'll reserve for the other 10 because they're really pretty, very pretty greens and reds. So that one will go with the other one. Okay. That one right there also gets... this Tin Soldier book comes with it. So you get 4 books. These 2 books under here. You get a snowman book. And how cute is he? So these are really cool images. Look at her earrings, her bulb earrings. So adorable. Okay, so this is a really fun book to cut up and make Christmas books out of, or just winter books if you wanted to. It's a lot more, a couple more pages. And then this one, the Tin Soldier, I'm putting this one in this lot. And these are all, like I said, if they don't sell here, this will all go to the flea market. I'm not going to put this in my Etsy shop. Look at that little house. Oh my God. Put your pants on, man. That's bad luck. Me running around naked. That's my grandmother used to say. And this is a cute little image here. So these could be cut out and tags can be made with these. All kinds of good stuff. I think this story is probably a really cute story. I like just the images in it. Okay, that's a cute little image there. Reading. This book is, I don't know what date it is, but anyway. And it also makes a fun journal cover. Okay, so there's that. That goes. Now let's look at what's in this tin. Let's see here. Ay, my neck. Okay. Oh boy. So we've got those things. We've got cards. This is a really good junky Christmas tin, and Christmas will be here before we know it. So it's got some really unused, beautiful cards in it. It's got and the reason why I curated this tin, it's not like my Bad Mama Jamma tins. That folds all the way out. That's a pretty thing to color and do stuff with. That's a little tag. That's cute. Anyway, I don't know if that was from Carrie, but that envelope was. Okay, little red pieces and bits. Look at the little button. Isn't that cute? Can you see that little tiny button right there? So adorable. And there's a little wreath. And then there's these two pieces. They fold out, guys. They're napkins. No stains. I put some of these in here. The really tough, durable, hella durable yo-yos. And then I made this little charm to go on these, so you can use that as a dangle, kind of like, almost like Sophia's little pretty beads. You know, you can use to dangle off the side of journals. So pretty. And then this is all just wrapping paper. Tons and tons and tons of wrapping paper. All Christmas themed, different kinds. This right here is gold. And it is gold, literally. And then you get some of this fabric in there. This really pretty upholstery fabric. That's in there. I put it in there for like book covers. Guys, this tin, oh my God. It's going to take me forever to get through this. Whew, okay. A bag of ribbon and flashy things, really pretty sequins and old ribbon, real old ribbon. Some flappy dappy things in there. Can y'all see that? I don't want to take it out. And then there's some remnants of evergreen. More yo-yos and greens and blues and checks and colors. I should put some of these yo-yos in the retro tin. So if I have some more of those, I will put those in there. So greens, and you get all of these remnants of fabrics, lace, fabrics, wintry, greenery and red and blue, tinsel. This Mary Englebright panel. I know ladies are doing some Mary Englebright stuff. If you're collecting Mary Englebright, here you go. Take the whole tin. Please don't ask me just for this, because the answer is I love you guys. I'm so glad that y'all put up with me, but the answer is I don't have time. Oh, so while I'm showing you this, I don't have to explain everything. That's Mary Englebright, and it's got her name. The name is on there somewhere. I think you saw that. Yeah, right there. So I get to start my project in about 2 weeks, and I'm so excited. And this is a grant funded project, so it's, you know, a grant that we just got the news. I just got the news on Monday that our grant went through. So I'm so excited about that. That's a cute little, very green, spearmint green bag. I love that. Oh, I love that. And look at the little dangly right there. And then some seam binding, because everybody needs that. That's the lace seam binding in navy. An old vintage hanky, and it's pretty. That's old stuff right there. I got some more hankies. I might put those out and see if you guys are interested in those. There's a lot of this fabric. I think I got this from either Carla or Tamara. And I'm using one. I'm not going to pick up the phone and go show you, because y'all know the reason why I do that is because when I say something, I'm really for real. I'm not lying. That's why I'm always picking up the phone and showing you stuff. Anyway, I'm using one. There was one of these in the lot that either one of those beautiful women sent me, and I'm using it. I sit on it. So there's that. That's a big lot of fabric there. And then you've got some more little tiny, this is an earring. So there's a little dangly earring right there. So cute.
And there's a little brooch. A little Christmas house brooch. You can wear that if you want to. I'll stick it in this bag. And, oh, this fabric. I love this fabric. It feels like cotton. It's just gorgeous. And there's a big hunkin' piece of it. Two things I get from Shannon Green. The word big, well, my best friend in California, she used to say that too. A hunkin' piece of onion, when because she would eat sandwiches and she'd have bread, onion, tomato, lettuce, salt, pepper, and maybe a slice of some kind of something in there. But she would have a big hunkin' piece of onion. But Shannon Green is the one that reminded me of that word. And then, of course, when I say my plants are lucky if I ever water them. Yep, that comes from Shannon Green. Okay, this is really pretty with this old vintage Santa's on here. He looks like more like Saint Nick. And I think there's two pieces, or no, it's one piece. Yeah, like that. And it goes like this. Okay, just to put you in the right orientation there. Okay, and then this pretty pepperminty, very, very, very Christmassy red, and there's a lot of that. Folds once, big fold, and then it folds out again. That's the way I'm measuring for your, so you can kind of gauge how much there is. It's quite a bit. You can make your own packs, Christmas packs. You can gift, buy this stuff and create some happy mail. Buttons that are ceramic. There's a Santa. There's a Christmas tree. More buttons. Two Santas. There's the back of them, never used. Two Santas, a deer, two Christmas trees. Some daily word. Some vintage, very antique ephemera. This family here in black and white on the front porch. This is a very old photograph. This beautiful Madonna and baby Jesus. And this came out of probably one of my journals, maybe, or in some, might have come from some of Sue's stuff, because she always does a lot of ephemera, really nice ephemera pieces. Merry Christmas paper. I think I got this from Tamara. These are these, because I still have some over there somewhere. I see them over there. If I touch it, it'll be an avalanche. So I'm not going to touch it. I shouldn't even look at it, because I don't want things to just fall off over the place, all over the place. So I got these from Tamara, and thank you, Tamara. These work really well. And here, look at that blue teddy bear. I just took out all the Christmas. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Just took it all out and popped it in here because it's perfect. Just a piece of card you can make a tag with. Winter, what do you call those? Library catalogs. Quizmo. This is really cute. This girl's sledding. Ephemera. What's in here? It's been a minute since I've looked in here. Okay, I put some cards in here. 25 time, more of these little pieces, dimes and nickels, 2 5, a green ticket, a gold 5, a tally card, gingerbread. You know what, guys? I'm going to take that out. I'm so sorry. I'm going to save that. Sorry. There's Santa. There's Christmas playing cards. There's a bear with, you know, his Coca-Cola. Season greetings. That's a really nice tag. To and from. There's a flashcard. So all of that was in here. I'll put it back in there. And I can replace, because I took that card out. Let me go get a card and replace it. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to replace that card. The reason why, well, I took it out because I know I've got some gingerbread ephemera and stuff saved up as Happy Mail for someone. So I'll put one of these cards in there, the black one in there. I didn't have enough to make more and more and more lots of my flashcards, but I did have a lot of these left over. And these are from
1980. So those will go in there. Okay, so that makes up for that card I took out. Okay, and then you've got some napkins, and these are vintage and so cute. Those were gifted to me. And there's that one. And then there's some, I found a box of old stationery, and it's kind of got this, I'm sorry, it's kind of curved up because it's been in this tin for a while, but it still works. It's still good. And then I put in one of these gifters with these stamps. Those are always fun in junk journals. And then this little image, Bambi. I don't know what this is. I think that's just selvage, maybe. And this napkin. Okay. Clinics. Oh, handkerchief. I can speak. And then these pretty gold bows are really cute. They're gold, they're unopened. And then I put a January, December calendar piece in there for junk journals. I sent a lot of these in some Happy Mail, and people were like, oh, she sent that. What's that for? Because this is handmade paper, marbled handmade paper from India. I have a lot of this stuff. I need to peddle that too. But these would be cute for junk journal covers. So I just put that in there, and I love the gold for Christmassy. And then there's a green envelope. This is a stationery piece with a house lit up with Christmas lights. A cardinal from an old magazine. A January little calendar piece in December. And then more January and December papers. December parties. Christmas parties, planning, that kind of thing. And then a whole bunch of stuff that I am not going through. So don't even ask me. Oh, there's a brooch in there. Thank you, Jennifer. There are some threads, hair clips. Look at the pearls. That's a brooch. And look at the little bow, Christmas bow with a little bell on it. That little bell is freaking loud. And then there's some other kind of, you can hear it now, little charmy things. Okay, so there's that. These are some red and green dominoes. Because I didn't want to keep sending wooden domino game pieces in Happy Mail, because I've sent so much, I just took it to the flea market and sold a big bag of it. And I have more. Oh. So anyway, that's all at the flea market though. I just took the big bag of wooden dominoes to the flea market. Look at this cute little guy right there. Isn't he cute? He's hand painted. And some buttons in there. There's some more hand painted little thingamajiggies, and yeah. Okay, so there's that, guys. I'm gonna put this tinsel. Well, I'll have to put all, so that's that's it. So I'll put all of this back in here, and then I'll come back with the last Christmas tin. All right. Stuffed in there. I did it. But that's not like my bad mama jamma tins. Okay, so there's that. This is going to be lot number 104, and it comes with 4 books. Okay? 4 books. Those two. Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot. Let me add something in there. Oh, you also get, let's see here, I've got this beautiful Christmassy ribbon. And then I've got this one. There's a lot of it. I don't want to smash the paper, but it's already smashed. You guys can iron it out. And then this one. Oh, I love this one. I think this is so pretty. So these are, let's see. Oh, wait a minute. There's 2 more. Yeah. So there's this one that goes in there. That could be for a regular journal. That's green at the top. There's that much in there. There's quite a bit. Like I said, make your own kits, make your own thank you packs, make your own Happy Meal, and that one. So you get 3 different types of gingham striped stuff. Okay, so there it is. Oh, stay closed, stay. And the tin is gorgeous. I didn't show you that, did I? It's really fun. Bakeries and toys and cooking books and pottery. It's like a little market. They're having their tea. I bet there's something else in those cups beside tea. Just saying. The double Dutch bus. I miss the double Dutch bus in Cali. Okay, so yeah, there's that. There's window shopping, thinking. Okay, that's enough of that. So that's 104. Boom, just like that. Please don't ask me to separate anything out of it because I'm not. My husband and I do that all the time. Okay, then I think, whoo, let's see, how much time do I have? This is gonna be long. Oy. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I can just show you what, because you kind of know, oh boy, you kind of know what's in the other one, and it's kind of the same thing. This is a smaller tin. It comes with this book full of Christmas activities for kids. Lots and lots and lots. It comes with this book, Old Crochet Bits and Patterns. It comes with, remember, okay, see, this is stuff that I just gathered and just stuck it on top. There's a doily there that's random and loose. Here are the books, so you get those 2 books. Okay, and then this book comes with this one. So it's a red book, just full of pages and stuff. And images. There's a really pretty image there. Let's get a shot of her. Okay, and then it's got more images in there. Brown people. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, that's really nice. So there's that. This book. And I'm trying to hold a 10 without dropping it because it's got a lot of stuff in it. That book and that one. Okay. A doily, a bag, a bow, lots of little Christmassy, oh, no, I can't put the, well, yeah, I could. Lots of little Christmas stickers. And these come from my mom. My mom donated to St. Jude. And she gets a lot of these little things like this. Okay, so lots of little stickers, Santa stickers in there. There's some lighthouses and some trees and holly or poinsettia. There's that. Okay, so nothing goes to waste. These, oh, wait. Okay, you get one of those. I don't know why these seashells are in here. I'll put those back for someone. I just threw stuff on top of stuff, and some of this doesn't even make sense. Why is the gnome? I guess the gnome, he's part of Christmas, right? This is actually this is a 2025 calendar. So you can take some pages out of that, but there's a gnome. This is junk journaling stuff, like literally. There's a calendar with a gnome. Christmassy, bigger calendar, and lots of pictures. Cute pictures, cute gnomey pictures. So we'll put that with the books. And, okay, that's just, okay, now, the tin. There's the top of it. It's got a cowboy on it. Okay, and then more gnomes, a barn. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm gonna be forever. So let me just try to Oh, do this quickly. Love that picture. Reminds me of my dad when we were in Cayman Islands, honey. And we were not on a cruise. We were there landed for 2 weeks. A week and a half. That's pretty. Bread holder. Napkins. More paper. And this one has this little charms on it. Tinsel. Yo-yos. Remnants of green check, or not check, gingham. I guess it is check. We just say gingham. Remnants. Remnants, patterns, paper, evergreen, lace. Carla Frizzell gave me this. I love this. That's so pretty. That's a beautiful felty green. That's like upholstery. Gorgeous for a junk journal cover. Love that. And then there's some upholstery here in that pretty red. Very beautiful. A wreath. The gold fabric of the St. Nick Santa. Lots of it in there. It says right there De Leon, but I cut it off. De Leon. And then here are these pretty Christmassy pieces. So it's pretty much the same. There's Mary Englebright in there. Ribbon, handwriting, cards, Quizmo. Oh, that's a cute image here. More ephemera in here. Lots of that. Calendar, buttons. The Saver book, Bambi, a bag, Norman Rockwell, the mini, it's a mini book, a package of cards and goodies in there. There's probably some different pieces in there, but you get the gist. And what did I put in here? That's why I don't like these rubber bands. You see how gummy they get? They come off, but it's just gummy. Like, why? Why? It's messing up my product, man. Okay, this is the last of this video. So what did I put in here? Ooh, look in there. First you get that tin, and then look. Voila! So you got some green thread, some tiny little bows, some dominoes. There's another cute little snowman. There's that angel came out of my mom's stuff right there. And there's a little one of those and a bell that's probably loud as hell. It's tiny but loud. Bobbin, beads. Because remember that other beady brooch thing? Well, this one got a little necklace thing that you can take apart or drape it around. And there's some more stuff under there. Okay. I'm closing that up, guys. Closing it up. Okay. This is going to be, let me put it back. There's your bow, your gold. This one has gold letters. Can you see that? I know, I'm being lazy now. It's just because I've showed you guys this before. There's your Mary Englebright piece. Love this image here. There's 2 panels in there with 4 images and some poetry or whatever in there. Okay. So I'm going to cut the camera off and put this all back. And this is going to be lot number 105. Okay, lot number 105. All right, I'll be back with more. Bye.